So we got a situation. And what do you know? A lady with no license ends up unaliving a person. Are you supposed to be driving? Why don't you have a license? Is it suspended for something? Or have you never gone and got your license? But it's like you ended up here for some reason, and it has to possibly do with, well, one of the reasons, the other reason probably reckless driving, whatever it is, we're going to find out. But just the irony of you not having license and ending up in this situation. The title of the video says, lady with no license kills a man in a reckless accident. Let's check it out.
Okay. The person dead.
Died?
Yes. Stories of what they saw is different from what she saw.
A normal night turned horrific when a man lost his life in a crash, and the situation only grew more confusing as the night unfolded.
Were you in the car?
Yeah, I was in the car.
Okay, you were in the car?
And he ran across the street. I ran across the street. I did not see him at all.
Okay, you're injured?
Yes, no, her hand is cut.
Okay. Okay. You guys hang out right here for me.
Right there, go straight.
Yep. Sir. Oscar 1, do we have fire coming? We're going to need him 1018.
10-4, they're 51. Did anybody see what happened?
Yeah, I was in the car.
And-
He ran
the
out
car.
in the middle of the street out of nowhere, and then we ended up hitting him. But I don't know if he was drunk or what.
Okay, all you guys had just hang out there?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so you guys get injured by the glass and everything?
Yes, my hand is cut.
Okay.
Her hand is like cut open.
Okay, they're coming. Yeah, they're coming.
And
They're
my
coming.
lip feel like it's busted.
Yep.
Did you guys see anything that happened or just stopped after?
I was returning.
You saw it or did not?
No.
Look at the windshield, bro. Jeez. It's like he hit the front of it and the wind, like hit him, lifted him up, and then he hit the windshield.
We were in the car.
I know, I'm asking them. Yeah, he's not. He was fluttering, and now he's not.
You guys see what happened?
I just saw him flying.
I don't know.
You saw him flying?
Yeah, I saw him flying. I was telling.
Okay. Did you see the actual hit the car or no?
No, but I saw him flying.
Where were you at before?
I was going to listen to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're behind the car, yeah?
No, I already turned. And I was getting a little slow. I heard something, pow, and I saw him flying.
You were already here and he was behind you?
No. I already turned.
Yeah.
They were coming. I already turned. I just saw him fly. They hit him. When I was looking for the mirror, I saw him.
Behind you?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
To my mirror,
Okay,
yes.
Okay. Were they going fast, could you tell, or anything like that?
I couldn't tell, but I just saw from my mirror.
Okay.
43 on the females that were in the car.
All of them?
Yes. I think it's 3. I think.
In this car?
Did you see it even just then? Hold on. Look at the dent, bro. Look at the dent. They had to be going at a high rate of speed, fam. Wait till you see the dent again. I'm gonna try to pause it if I could time it just right.
I think it's 3. I think.
In this car?
Right there. You see it? You see it? Look at the dent, bro. Jeez. Like, think of a car. I know these cars are made of nothing these days, and all of us can make arguments that they're just pretty much made of nothing, but still, in order for you to put a dent plus tear the windshield out like that, hit it like that, yeah, they had to be traveling at a high rate of speed.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Hello? Hello?
This is, I think, probably the answers. You're on your Bluetooth.
I'm sorry?
You're on your Bluetooth. Whoever's on the phone.
Oh, is that me? She's injured. She's injured on her hand. And I think my face is injured.
Okay, that's it.
That lady said he tried to kill himself and she knows him, her right here. Her right all the way to the back. She was talking to him. She said
You
he tried
four
to-
were in the car, right?
Yes, we were
You already
in the
talked
car.
to him to get your
Yes.
information? You know him?
All I know is I met him down the street, and I know he drinks a little, but I don't know very much about him.
How long ago have you known him?
I didn't really know him.
When did you meet him?
A few weeks ago, he just had a couple drinks and then he walked off.
Real quick, Johnson, you got.
I don't know him like that.
You guys were drinking together tonight?
No, we weren't. We weren't together.
You were drinking.
But he wasn't with me.
But he was drinking tonight too, though?
I don't know. He wasn't with me.
So why are you up here? What brought you up here?
I don't know. All I seen was the crash, dude. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, you hang out around here or what? That's why I'm just trying to figure out what.
Yeah, I'm around here a lot, but I don't know the man like that.
Okay, so he didn't say anything tonight about wanting to kill himself or anything like that.
No, because I don't know him.
Did you tell that to anybody that was here?
No, I don't know the man like that.
Were y'all arguing at all?
No, I don't know the gentleman, man. I don't.
They say like.
So why are you even here making a statement then if you're not here to help or provide any information? Like, what was the purpose of your testimony? Like, I don't understand it. Them girls made it seem like you knew him and he was trying to do this, which now seems very sketchy, by the way.
He just ran out in front of him. That's all.
Was it you that said that she told y'all something?
Yes, I got out the car and I said, did he say anything? Because he just ran in the road. And she said his animals just died. He killed himself. She said that. She said, I don't know. He just himself. He was an alcoholic. His animals just died. His animals just died. So I don't know if he just. It was literally out of nobody seen him. He wasn't even going that fast.
Where was he crossing out at?
Right here. It had to be right here because we were just driving and then she was like, he just. But she was standing. Yeah, she was with him. Like by the trash can. Yeah.
Okay. How far out in the roadway did he get? Who's driving?
She was driving. It literally had to be like this, like a drop and then just hit. Like it literally had to be him literally waiting on the car because there was nobody here, like no cars.
But
no people.
Actually, the pit was in this lane, right?
Yeah, we were in this lane right here.
Okay. How fast do you think you're going?
Probably like 35. Literally. 35, 40, maybe 40. And nobody else is out here. It's not even a lot of cars or nothing. And she was saying like he might have just lost his people or something.
Does anybody want to go to the hospital?
No, I'm okay.
What's going on about his animals? They died or something?
The animals didn't die, and I don't know what you're talking about, but the man got hit by a car, that's all I know.
Yeah, but you told these girls that he told you his animals just died?
I don't know what they're talking about. The man just got hit by a car.
That's true. I know that.
So I'm not sitting here and arguing with anyone.
Okay.
And it's not my fault that they're out here picking up suits either.
Who's picking up? Who is? Okay. But you gotta hang out. You got. How fast are you going?
About 25 to 30 miles.
Yeah.
Please stop talking to her because she confuses me every time she says something, bro. I don't even think she knows where she is or who she is for that matter. Like, she just saying some off-the-wall random stuff. I don't care to hear from her no more. Don't put her on screen.
Because I remember I kept looking down at the Molly because I had to remember to drive to, because I was driving to GPS to my house. I say it must.
So he ran out in front of you?
Yes.
Yeah, that statement from that lady was everything.
Where did he run out in front of you from?
But like literally right in front of this,
He came from this way or this way?
Front of his walking. You go by the office to pick up some straight. And I didn't see him until he was literally in front of my car.
She's saying west to east is where he was crossing. They all said he stepped out 1 or 2 steps from here. So drivers having a different account walking across here. But
obviously it was over here.
Yeah, so they described, the other 3 girls described in these bushes in this trash can, they mentioned trash can.
Yeah.
Right here. And this lady here is a friend who's recanting on what she told them. But when it happened, they got out, asked her some stuff like what the heck, seriously, what just happened. She told them that she knows him, he's an alcoholic, and his animals just died. So but now she's not saying, she's like, I know what you're talking about, he got hit by a car.
I don't know him, and I don't know these women. They're in the car together. I don't know any of these women.
Where did you come from? I got here super
I'm
late.
from Tampa. All I heard was a bam, and they said that they hit me. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, I just mean like you just happen to be sitting right here?
I just thank God that I'm not driving. Look, I'm not responsible for this.
No one says you're responsible. I don't think you're responsible at all. I just want to make sure you didn't see anything that you might have saw, or if you know him, if he did this on purpose or anything.
I met him a couple weeks ago. He just had a beer sitting on the bus bench next to me. And then somebody picked me up and I left. I don't know him.
The stories of what they saw is different than what she saw. She saw westbound and eastbound across, and they all say stepped out a few steps off the road this way. Trash can.
Oh, she said it's different.
She said
from over there, yeah. What lane were you going?
Keep them separated now. Now that you know that, you got to keep them separated. Because they ain't have time to get their story together. And you already seeing some cracks in the story, so keep them separate.
We're all in
this, is this the right?
Closest to the sidewalk?
Yes, closest to the sidewalk.
And were you guys going fast, you know?
No, I would say like 25 to 30 miles per hour.
Okay. And what was the next thing you remember? You guys were driving up here?
Yeah, we were driving and I was looking at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
My friend actually had the GPS so that my sister that was driving didn't have to keep looking down at her phone. Mm-hmm. We were driving and then next thing you know, it was just a loud boom. But mind you, I thought we hit somebody, like as in the car. And I looked outside and I didn't see no car. And then when I got out the car, I seen shoes. And that's when I immediately was like, oh my God. And I looked in front of the car and then I seen him laying on the floor.
What'd you do after that?
I kind of started panicking. I ain't gonna lie, because I've never been in nothing like this. I started panicking. My sister never been nothing like this, so we both were panicking. And then I walked up to him to make sure, like I kept saying hello, hello. He kept like doing like 5 every 2 minutes though. It was weird. And I kind of seen his teeth on the floor, so I panicked. But I immediately seen somebody on the sidewalk that was originally like with them. The lady that y'all probably let her go. She was a lady that was right here. Yeah. And I walked up to her and she was like, what he did, all I know is he was an alcoholic and he said that he was gonna unalive himself. He just lost his pets. That's what she said to me. And then that's when the police came.
Okay. 4 girls were coming in the car. They came from a pool party. Coming up the road, I guess this guy bolted across the road in front of them. She hit him, got out. I think that the driver is drinking. She seems like she's been slurring and stuff like that. Can you see that? What color is it?
Red.
Now, the way the story sounds, it sounds like the plot to I Know What You Did Last Summer. Minus them grabbing the body and disposing of it. You know what I'm saying? The way they hit somebody, Lord knows what they were doing while they were driving. You know what I mean? But it just makes me think of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
All of this red light is in your eyes, right? You understand? You said you're not taking any medication other than your amoxicillin, and you haven't consumed any alcohol preference. However, I do see some indicators when I look at your eyes that makes me continue with my investigation. Okay. Would you be willing to perform some sobriety exercises for it? Okay. So what I want you to do is take a couple steps up and stand right here where I'm shining my light, please.
No problem. And also, I just wanted to let you know, I do have a slight imbalance because I did have an early injury on my right ankle.
What happened to you?
I fell off a skateboard and my ankle snapped.
How long ago?
That was about when I was like 9 years ago, but I really don't walk on my ankle a lot. I work on the computer, so.
Okay. Stand right here for me. Okay. So this line you'll be using to perform the exercise.
Okay.
I'm going to demonstrate to you what you need to do, and then after I'm finished doing so, that's when I'll have you perform the exercise. Okay? Mm-hmm. You understand those instructions?
Yes.
You have any questions before you begin?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous.
I understand you're nervous. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your time and compose yourself before you're ready to begin. But what I'd like to know while you're doing that is whether or not you understand the instructions or if you have any questions.
No, I'm just concerned because I really am nervous.
Take your time, compose yourself, and then when you're ready to begin, get back in the starting position and you can start walking, okay? So, hang on. Begin when you're ready.
Turn this way.
Do it just the way I showed you. Okay, what I'm like to have you do next is take a few steps down the line again and stand right in this spot where I'm shining my. Just walk normally, and then turn and face that car, please. Stand with both feet together like this, heel to heel, toe to toe. Don't move, okay? You'll stand on one leg while lifting the other leg off the ground by approximately 6 inches, and count out loud in the following fashion: 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Do you understand the instructions?
I do understand.
Are you ready to begin?
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 13 1,000, 14 1,000, 15 1,000, 25 1,000.
You can stop. You can put your foot down. Okay, you can relax over here for a second for me. Excuse me, ma'am. We're gonna have to have a detective come out and talk to you. I'm gonna ask you to just have a seat in my car while we wait, okay?
They're being detained?
Yes, they're being detained. Like I said, the detective has to come out and talk to you. Walk me through what happened again.
Okay, I was sitting right here on this bus bench,
Okay.
and I just heard a bam.
Where was he coming from?
He was coming from right here across the street, and then she just hit him like that. That's all I seen.
The first time I asked you, you said that he was in front of you on that side of the road.
No. He was coming across. He was crossing the street as the car was coming this way, and it just bam.
Okay.
That's
What
it.
lane was he in? Okay. So there's the yellow lines.
I know. She was driving this way, and he was coming across the street.
Okay, so there's the yellow lines. Was he on the lane closest to the yellow lines or on the farthest lane?
She was going that way in between the yellow lines, and he was crossing the street, and they collided. Like, she hit him.
I get it. Was her car in this lane when he hit her?
Her car was in this lane.
Was in this lane? Okay. When you were sitting on that bus stop, you were watching him walk across the street when he got hit. Okay. Thank you so much.
You have the right.
Can we just look for cameras? She is not a credible witness, bro. I just don't get that I just get everything about her says avoid me, stay away. I'm going to give you a different story every time, or I'm going to say something wild and off the wall. Like, I don't know, bro. Not credible. Like, if this was to go to trial, a lawyer would look at her and be like, I'm not putting her on the stand. Absolutely not. You just don't know what she gonna say. No. Let's find some cameras.
To remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You may use any of these rights at any time before or during questioning, and you may stop the interview at any time. Okay? Do you understand all these rights I read you?
Yes.
Okay. So I just have a few questions to ask you about the car. Were you the driver of the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. What do you see exactly as you're driving? What do you see happen?
So as I'm driving, I'm looking at my GPS. I see that the light is green. I'm going to speed limit. I'm looking at my speed limit and my speed limit on my GPS at the same time as I'm driving past the light.
Okay.
I crossed over I'm driving like this way, so I was in the left lane.
Okay.
I got over to the right. As I'm passing here, I'm getting past like this, like past right here, like past the bus stop kind of. And as I'm passing the bus stop, I see shirt and shorts, and then hit my car.
Okay. Now you say you're looking at the GPS and.
Yeah, she pretty much just put a nail in her coffin by saying that she was looking at the road and at her GPS, just pretty much telling everybody that you were distracted. That's what you just did. You just pretty much put the nail in your coffin by saying that right there. That her first few sentences negated everything else she was going to say after that.
And you're looking at your speedometer. Is that what I got from it?
Yes.
How fast was your speedometer saying?
It was about, if I was correct, I was saying like about
28 to 30?
Yes.
And how fast did you, on your GPS, how fast did it say the speed limit for this area was?
I don't think it was 35.
Okay, so the GPS says 35, and then your speed, you're saying about 28 to 30?
Yes.
So where did you first see the pedestrian now? Was he standing in the roadway, or he walked in front of you, or like how did that go?
Honestly and truthfully, I did not see him until he was directly in front of my car. I didn't see if he was running or if he was walking. I didn't see. All I see was his finger was facing this way, and then it just
when
hit my
facing
car.
this way, like sideways or to your car?
No, like facing this way.
Okay.
Like as if he was walking from across the street.
Gotcha. Could you? I know it happened so fast. Could you tell if he had like a pace to him, or if he was just stationary? I know it happened very fast.
I honestly couldn't tell. Like everything was around me. Like honestly, if you turn my headlights on my car, you'll see like my headlights are like very dim. So I literally only could see like directly what's in front of me. So when I seen him, the only thing that I seen was his shirt and shorts, and that was about it.
I see. I got you. Makes sense. What do you do there? As soon as like the pedestrian gets hit, what do you do?
I hit my brakes immediately.
Immediately? Okay.
My brakes are a little bit faulty.
They don't work all the way, or
like
all
they,
sometimes?
No, they skip. Like
Oh,
if I hit it too fast, like they'll skip. Like
so the car stops. do you like get out of the car to check and see like what happened?
So as soon as it happened, like I instantly go into shock because I honestly did not know what was going on. I looked down, I just see blood, like, and my little sister hops out the car first, and she was just like, "Mommy, check the car." And I get out, and that's when I realized everything was happening. I'm checking on him, and I asked him if he could respond. I see that he was breathing, but unfortunately.
Yeah. So. Did you like do CPR on him?
No, I did grab his arm a little bit to ask him.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes, that was about it.
Is she his mom?
I'm the mother.
Shared mom?
Yeah, shared. Both of my children.
I got you, man. What's your name? My name's also Bear. Chris. Okay, 10 police officer. So I'm pretty sure they already kind of told you what was happening. I don't know if you want to close the door. And,
I got 2 babies in here too.
Oh, okay.
So,
I got you. Yeah, you came a long way from Ruskin. So right now, they're doing an interview right now. They're doing their whole investigation. The person dead.
Died?
Yes. That's why we're doing this big investigation, and that's why they're kind of figuring out exactly what happened, what she saw and stuff. But she said when she was driving here in this area, the guy just appeared. That's all she could tell us, that she couldn't see him running, walking. She said she was just driving, looking forward, and then like he just appeared. She didn't even know if he ran up. Everybody else is saying, I'm pretty sure he ran up. But she specifically states that I don't remember him running or walking. He was just facing that way. So it's kind of like, hey, we have to try to figure out what's going on. She's in the back of that maroon police car. Right now, we can't go over there because they're doing their investigation. We have this tied up because we have to redo this crash and try to figure out exactly how it happened and what happened. As far as I've seen, and I think the girls also saw, she got searched, got put in the back of the police car with no handcuffs. And I think that's where she's at. You might be able to even see her. She's in the maroon police car, full transparency. You can look at her. You can't just go over there and walk. So that's where we're at right now. Yes, ma'am. You have any other questions? That's as far as I know.
Did the person have family? Like,
I haven't.
Nobody knows that?
No one has identified him. We're working on that too. Yeah. So I'm unsure if the investigators need to talk with them still. Yes, ma'am. I'll be right here if you need it.
She was charged with DUI, driving without license, and vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, I would want to know if they found any cameras to verify anything she said. The conflicting stories made it look bad. I'm telling you what makes her look bad. The conflicting stories, number one, and then her saying she was driving and looking at the GPS at the same time. That, to them, automatically distracted driver. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? So that, and just how could he end up where he ended up at? You know, it's just so many things that's just not in her favor. You know, but I would have loved to hear more of what their final conclusions was, what they found, what they saw, anything else that gave them some insight as to what possibly ended up happening and everything like that. But listen, man, y'all be safe out here on these roads, man. Like your GPS, if you can, you know, and which is hard, especially if you're using your GPS to get where you're going. You kind of have to kind of glance. And then some people have their GPS, they don't have it up in the window so they can, you know what I mean, see up in the windshield. They'll have it like in their lap and they'll look down at it, or they'll have it in the console and they'll look over at it and look back up. Like that split second right there is enough. So y'all be safe out here, man, and let me know what you think. And yeah, y'all be safe though. I'm gone.